Hello everyone, welcome to Everything MTG. My name's Ash and today we're taking a look at an intriguing new product from Wizards in the Ravnica Cluedo or Clue edition, depending on your region. Finally, what we've all been asking for, right? The combination of Cluedo and Magic the Gathering. Now in this video, we're going to be taking a look at what's inside the box and going over the rules briefly as well. If you would like to see some gameplay, we'll be popping the link up there as soon as it's available, so keep an eye out for that. But until then, let's crack on and see what's in the box. Here it is then, let's take a look at what we have in the box. So, see, Ravnica Cluedo edition, 3 to 4 players, includes 8 ready-to-play Magic boosters plus a guaranteed shock land. So I'm excited to see what that is, which shock land we get. Just see what we've got on the sides. We've got all of the characters on each of the sides. And then just a little bit about what's inside, but we won't spend too much time looking at that because it'll be more fun to actually look at them in person. There we go, so straight away on the box we've got a nice little fingerprint on the magic symbol there, the Planeswalker symbol. Let's pop that out. So it is kind of like one of the bundle boxes, but a little bit squarer, a little bit fatter, a little bit more of a fat pack for those that remember. Okay, let's open it up. So it all looks like it's packaged very neatly indeed. Let's do that. So these are our 8 booster packs. So you can see it says shuffle 2 packs and play. So you shuffle 2 of these together and that becomes your deck for the game. So we'll be going over the rules in a little bit. Each pack contains 20 cards. That's formed of 8 land cards, between 6 and 9 creature cards, and the rest are non-creature spells. There's 20 different packs that you can get in total, so that's 2 of each of the 2 colour pairings, and in the box we get 8 of those randomly selected. Check out the link in the description if you want to see the card list for all 20 packs, and keep an eye out for the link to our Cluedo gameplay video as soon as it's available as well to see which ones we get and how they play. It's worth noting as well that while all of the cards in the box aren't legal in the standard format, you can play them in Commander, Vintage and Legacy, so they're not just restricted to playing the Cluedo game with. Okay, let's see what else we've got in here then. So kind of cardboard holder there and some little spacers. It actually looks like, yes, these are actually grooved in here as well. So it looks like you can slot these in. A little bit tight, but that's good. That means they're going to stay in there. That's nice. Nice little segregated box. And then we've got another little box here. Looks like that'll be handy for keeping your cards in, just like so. Pop off to the side. Then it looks like these are all of our Cluedo cards. So these are all of our suspects, weapons and rooms that we're going to be guessing where the murder happened and who done it. And we'll open those up in just a moment. Let's just see what else we have in the box. So it looks like we've got some sort of insert giving you a little bit of info about all of the different suspects that we have in the game. Let's flip that over to the other side. And then we've also got our rules there. Again, we'll take a look at those in just a moment and go over the rules. So there is our Ravnica Cluedo edition Shockland box topper. So we'll get into that in just a moment and see what we have. This is our confidential box. So this looks like we're going to slot in our murderer, weapon and room at the start of the game. And we'll all be trying to figure out and guess what's inside it. Okay, what's next? It looks like we have some little screens as well. Yep, so we've got some nice screens so we can hide what we're doing and no one can see all of the information that we've gathered. Again, they're quite nice quality, thick cardboard for those. And then finally in the box, and then we've got our classic Cluedo notepad there as well, so we can keep track of what we've seen and work out what's inside the envelope. Let's see what's inside of our box topper, which of the shocklands we've got. Don't think I have a preference with these. It's clearly foil by the looks of it, because we've got a little bit of a classic bend on the card there. Let's see what we have. It's Godless Shrine in a nice borderless foil. So Plain Swamp, as it enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 life. If you don't, it enters the battlefield tapped. But that's a nice include in there, it's good to see. And next, let's take a look at all of the weapons and suspects and rooms that we've got in here. So again, all nice borderless art by the looks of it, which is cool to see. So we've got the wrench, the candlestick, the lead pipe, the knife, the rope, ballroom. Onto the rooms, the billiard room, looks like all the rooms are lands, the conservatory, the dining room, the hall, the kitchen, the library, the lounge, the secret passage, the study, and then onto all of our suspects, which all have slightly new names in the Magic the Gathering world. So we've got the Apothecary White, Senator Peacock, Mastermind Plum, Headliner Scarlet, Emissary Green, and Commander Mustard. So that's all of our cards. So we'll just quickly go over the rules of how we're going to play this game. So you can see here that each player is going to take 2 of the Ravnica Cluedo edition boosters and shuffle them together to form their library for the game. Then each pile of suspects, weapons and rooms are going to get shuffled independently, and one of each of those will get placed into the little confidential thing here with no one knowing what's inside there. Then the aim of the game is to figure out what's in there. So then the rest of the evidence cards are going to get all shuffled together and dealt evenly between each player. Any that are left over that don't get dealt out evenly get revealed so everyone can see what those are. So then you basically just play a magic game. Everyone starts at 30 life, and whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you make a suggestion. So you can say one of the suspects, one of the weapons, and one of the rooms. And if the player you've dealt damage to has any of those cards, they have to show you one of them. If they've got more than one, it's their choice on which one they show you. If you deal damage to multiple people in a turn, then you go round the table to the left. Each player, if the first player can't show you a card, then it passes on to the next player until someone shows you a card or all the players have not been able to show you a card. Then also at the beginning of your end step, if you haven't made a suggestion, so if you've not dealt damage to someone and made a suggestion, you can exile cards with total mana value 6 or greater from your graveyard. So collect evidence 6, as the new mechanic is called, in the Karlov mana set. If you do, you follow the rules above as if you had dealt damage to each player at the same time. Whenever you show an evidence card to another player, you create a treasure token, so one that taps and sacks for mana of any colour. If you lose the game, you reveal all of your cards so all players know what you had. And if you think you know who done it, at the beginning of your end step, after any suggestions have been made, you can make an accusation to solve the murder, but you only get to do this once, so if you are wrong, you're out of the game. So once you make that accusation, you can look inside the pack. If you get it right, you win. If not, you're out. So that is all of the rules. So I'm excited to give this a go. As I say, we've got a gameplay video coming up, so keep an eye out for that. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.